Salutations, Futboleros, back again with another video, and probably this will be the last time this season, this Premier League season, have concluded, and Manchester City are now champions for the fourth time in a row, probably six consecutive Premier League titles that Manchester City have won. It is without a doubt Manchester City are the definite winners in this year's Premier League. Arsenal have tried so hard to win this league, even though despite the goal difference is now tipping its favor to Manchester City, and things are getting a little bit difficult for Arsenal to score some of those goals against Everton. Even though the Tomiyasu first goal really came into fruition, and then Everton equalizes the whole bloody damn thing, and then meanwhile Manchester City, 2 goals from Phil Foden, and everything started just to click for Manchester City here and there. And then the third goal coming in, and then Mohamed Kudus scored a consolation goal for West Ham. Things really do have made a lot more easier for Manchester City to get this one. I think 3-1 is enough for Manchester City to seal the deal. The title is already theirs. Arsenal are completely defenseless at this point because they have already pretty much bottled everything. Well, technically they didn't bottle the whole entire thing in this season, despite they lost to Aston Villa, and they did show a little bit of heart and grit and determination playing out this game. It's a very difficult time for Arsenal right now since they're now finishing second. Especially that goal from Kai Havertz scoring on the 89th minute really shows the pain, shows the misery. They're pretty much frailistic once again for Arsenal. They could not capitalize that first place spot in that winning the league. Manchester City, they've already won it. They've completely bossed the Premier League. Pep Guardiola have really made the league his own personal dog. It really made the league even more interesting for the neutrals, while others, they see the league as pretty much a farmers league now. There's no other team to compete with, no other team that can try to stop Manchester City's ultimate dominance of the managerial genius that is Pep Guardiola. Arsenal have already tried their best 2 times in a row now this year, and especially Liverpool are now out of the contention now that Jurgen Klopp is leaving the club, and now Arne Slot will gonna manage Liverpool for next season. Chelsea also are now back in Europe once again for the first time for almost a decade now. They've been struggling throughout the season, and now they're back once again. They're going to do whatever they can to pretty much going to make an impact in the Europa League very soon. Also, Aston Villa are now going to the Champions League for the first time in over a decade, which I am very much happy for them. For Aston Villa, it's been a decade-long journey for Villa to get there where they at right now. All thanks to Unai Emery. His managerial tactic and genius is still beyond belief for Aston Villa right now, and I'm really happy how they come this far. They are now finally gonna taste the absolute euphoria in Europe. So I hope for the best for Aston Villa. They're gonna do well in the Champions League next season. So it's a very challenging season for Aston Villa for 2024-25 season. A lot of teams are gonna go through all of that in that new format of the Champions League. Things are really going to pick up all the steam in this one, and also in the Premier League it's gonna get even more challenging, more controversial, and lots of drama and tension that will gonna go all the way for next season. This season it was a absolute roller coaster of emotion, very tense, very dramatic, very controversial. It is definitely what you have in store for this Premier League season in 2023-24. Next season it's gonna be even more controversial and dramatic once it rolls into the new season. Pep Guardiola and Manchester City, they've really proven themselves that they are now the better team, the only better team in the league. That there's no other English team that they're going to fight against the dominance of Manchester City. It's just They are unstoppable at this point. No one can stop Manchester City. They are untouchable right now. They finally won the Premier League once again. For sure, they're going to face Manchester United in the FA Cup final, and they're going to have to win they're going to win the double for sure. They are still clearly the favorites to win it in the FA Cup, but there's gonna be a lot of surprises await for them in Wembley very soon when they're gonna face Man United. But fingers crossed, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be even more dramatic. Pretty sure they're gonna steamroll against Man United. Let's put it that way. And it was a great season, wonderful one at best. It was a crazy ending to wrap up the Premier League. Hopefully next season it's going to be even more crazier, and I'm expecting something great or something very dramatic for next season. So I guess congratulations to Manchester City. You deserve to win this league again for the 4th time in a row. At least it's worth the shot for Manchester City to defend their Premier League title. So maybe they're gonna go for the 5th, 6th, 7th, trying to replicate the dominance of Bayern Munich. Who knows? It's gonna be a little bit less compelling, less interested for the Premier League. I'm still tuning in for the Premier League, and it's getting even more spicier and spicier as the day goes by, because this is the only league that I am pretty much covering right now out of all the leagues I've done so far in the past. Still, a lot of things will gonna come through in the Premier League next season, so I'm really looking forward for the new season that will enroll for the month of August. So I'm looking forward to that one. And again, congratulations to Manchester City, commiserations to Arsenal, and pretty much all the Arsenal fans who are pretty much are in a depression state right now. So let's not gonna go into that one. So yeah, right, there you have it. The end of the season. Premier League is now done. Bundesliga is now done. Well, La Liga and Serie A are pretty much done also. That's pretty much the season that all wrapped up now. 2023-24 season. It was a great season, even though I missed out on the summer phase of the 2023-24. I've come back in winter. Hopefully for 2024-25 season, I'll bring more content for next season, and I promise I will be I will always gonna update on all things football related for 2024-25 season, and pretty much going forward for the next season in years to come. In any case, if you do find this video rather enjoyable, please do let me know what you think about Manchester City now winning for Premier League titles now this season. Also, give a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified for all the videos I'll be uploading every single week. And of course, I'm gonna talk to you soon for all the videos I'll be uploading very soon for more Premier League related content. Have a wonderful evening. Bye!